Let's talk about huckleberries, one of the highest antioxidant foods on the planet. Amazing stuff and great for just about every part of your body and every illness.
Dr. Paul Haider, Master Herbalist. Get healthy now.
Hi, Dr. Paul Haider, Master Herbalist here. Let's talk about huckleberries. You know, they look like blueberries, but they're very similar. And I'm not going to partake of any because I'll have purple lips. They're a little more tart than blueberries, and they grow in high elevations and really great stuff. They have an ORAC antioxidant score of 203. Wow. And just about higher than about 40 fruits and vegetables out there. So amazing things, even more than regular blueberries, more than raspberries, all these different things. Pretty amazing stuff. Even blueberries is only 24 on that rating. So be 203 for the wild huckleberries. That's amazing. It's really amazing because it grows in North America and you can pick it for free. Also grows in the European continent also. And also in Australia, Malaysia, Indonesia, and West Asia. And it likes areas from 2,000 elevation to about 11,000 elevation, and lots of people can pick their own that way. Also grows in Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Montana, and Wyoming. So a lot of them, people in the U.S. can go out and pick their own. No doubt about it. It's the state fruit of Idaho also. So you might want to go out and partake of some wonderful huckleberries. Also is great food for animals. The grizzlies love them, and bears in general, and of course us people too. Really good. Also, it opens up the blood vessels. It antioxidants. It actually vasodilates, which is really a great thing. Also, may lower your risk of cancer, which is really great, and because it has so many cancer-fighting agents in it, a huge amount of antioxidants, and helps with the pancreas also, so it can digest sugars and starches also. And so if you have pancreatitis or if you have pancreatic insufficiency or something like that, you might want to take some huckleberries. Also, the leaves are good also. We'll talk about that in a minute. Helps to get rid of heart disease and prevent heart disease and lowers cholesterol in general. So it's great for the cardiovascular, part of our body in general. Lots of inflammation curbing antioxidants in it. Helps with anemia because it has lots of iron in it, and helps with building up our red blood cells. And so you don't have, you're not dragging in general, and you have bright red blood cells, which are good. I had a lady the other day, her red blood cells are not red at all. Really not good. That's what her doctor said. Also has a little bit of protein, lots of good carbs. It's only like 45 calories for a cup, so it's really low in calories also. And also it has vitamin A and vitamin C, and also niacin, B vitamins, calcium, iron, and all kinds of different things. Also has a lot of antioxidants, cholinergic acid, caffeic acid, catetic acid, valinetic acid, galactic acid, on and on and on. So a huge amount of wonderful antioxidants. You'll come down with less problems with infections because you're eating this, and you have a huge amount of antioxidants in general in your body. Really good. Right up there with vitamin C, in fact. Staving off bouts of infection in general. Like I said, it's anti-cancer. It has a couple powerful antioxidants called salsalinamine. Don't quote me on that. And succinylline, and they help to inhibit cancer growth in general. And because it also is anti-inflammatory, it actually stops the growth of cancer cells in general. It helps with breast cancer, cervix cancer, respiratory cancer, stomach cancer, all kinds of different cancers. They're antibacterial also, and they help to kill bacteria that cause disease in general in the body. Also helps with coughs and flus and phlegm. So if you have, coming down with a cold or a flu and you've got that phlegm building up, and you might want to take some of this. It's a good expectorant also. Also, it's great for diarrhea, because it's also astringent and helps to get rid of diarrhea. Also helps with IBS and Crohn's disease. And all those antioxidants are good for everything in the body in general. Also helps with gout in a big way because of lots and lots of anti-inflammatory compounds. It also helps with mouth sores. You can chew some of these up. They have little seeds in them, so you can chew them up. And the whole berry with the seed and hold it in your mouth for a while, and it'll help get rid of those mouth sores. It also helps with varicose veins. You can eat some of these, and it helps to restore and heal some of those vessels in your legs or wherever they happen to be. Also, it's great for glaucoma. It actually lowers your incidence of coming down with glaucoma. Also antiviral, so if you're coming down with a cold or flu, or you want to prevent a cold or a flu or something like that, it's a great thing also. Anti-inflammatory, also great for all kinds of conditions, including eczema and psoriasis and anything, including arthritis also. Also good for inflammation of the kidneys. In China, they use huckleberries to reduce kidney inflammation. So that's a great thing right there. Anybody with chronic kidney disease wants to know about that. Also gets rid of pain. And if you're taking, pills for pain, you might want to take some huckleberries instead. So, and they taste good also. Put a little honey with these and they are wonderful. There's no doubt about it. Better than a pill, that's for sure. Great for arthritis and joint pain, as I said. Also, some people feel that if you get dizzy all the time, you might want to take some of this huckleberries. In Mexico, they use quite a bit of huckleberries for people who feel dizzy all the time. Also, it's high in vitamin C, so it's going to stave off diseases and cardiovascular disease and immune problems and things like that. Lowers fever, also again, instead of taking a pill, you can take some huckleberries, which is a great thing. Also slows the aging process. Anything that has a huge amount of antioxidants in it is going to help to slow the aging process and get rid of free radicals. Also helps lower the risk of having a stroke, and anything that does that really is great. You don't want to have a stroke, that's for sure. It's a great diuretic also. It's a detoxing agent for the blood, and if you're holding on to those few PMS pounds, of water, you might want to take some huckleberries. Also, the leaves are great. If you make a tea from the leaves of the huckleberry plant, and it's a shrub, it can get up to 3-4 feet tall, but usually it's pretty very small and likes a lot of sun. If you make a tea from the leaves, it actually is really good for helping to digest your food better also. Also lots of B vitamins and lowers cholesterol, as I said, helps to lower LDL, or what some people call bad cholesterol. Helps through the high blood pressure in general, and also helps with preventing hypertension or high blood pressure, as I said. Also good for the liver, and helps to neutralize toxins in the liver, and helps to move more bile through the gallbladder and that type of thing, so we can actually digest better. Also helps you to stay younger. As I said, it's anti-aging, and it helps with the production of collagen in the skin. So, these are not cheap. And actually, 3 pounds is about $49. But they last you a long time because you're not going to use them all the time. But you can make pies and make jams. You can make jellies. You can make all kinds of things. Or you can put them on your cereal in the morning with a little honey. Really great. But it helps you to stay young, get rid of those aging lines, and really feel good. Like I said, it's good for the heart. And also lots of potassium in it, and helpful for strong bones and heart contractions and proper nerve function also. And also it helps with urinary tract infections. If you're one that comes down with urinary tract infections, because this also has a huge amount of antioxidants, it helps with actually preventing bacteria from being able to take over in your bladder or your urethra. So that's really important. Good for your eyes, there's no doubt about that. Preventing macular degeneration. I used to work for the Blind Center in Monterey, and a lot of these people who came up ending up blind, not all of them, many of them didn't eat right, and they ended up with macular degeneration. That's really kind of sad. So eat your huckleberries. Good for diabetes because it helps to actually increase insulin production and stabilize your blood sugar also. That's very good, like I said, for skin problems and good for your vision. Also helps with weight loss because it actually boosts up your metabolism so that you really start burning some calories, and that's really good, especially in older people. You can make all kinds of things, like I said, jams, pies, cobblers, preserves. You can make a tea with the leaves. You can also put the fruit into salads, all kinds of good things. If you want to find them, they're not easy to find. I have to say, looking myself, finally found them and got them. I bought 3 pounds for about $49. Well, that's a lot. We got our freezer stuffed with lots of berries now. And we found them on Northwest Wild Foods. Northwest Wild Foods. So if you want to have some wonderful huckleberries, you might want to partake of that. I've looked at a lot of different places. I didn't find them on Amazon. I didn't find them on eBay. I can find the plants, but they wouldn't grow here anyway. If you live in a cooler climate, they would grow for you. And the seeds are available just about everywhere too. But if you want to find the actual fruit, look for Northwest Wild Foods. Northwest Wild Foods. And they have them frozen. They will ship them to you frozen, and they will get there frozen. And if you want to do a consultation, feel free to get a hold of me. All my contact information is at the end of the video, or click and hit show more. Ask for a $50 donation, and let's get you feeling great like me. I'm going to be 67 in September, and I don't take any medications. I don't have any aches or pains. All my blood work is normal. It is great. So you can be this way also. And remember, my new book, Live a Cancer-Free Life. And you can do that. 3 out of 5, moving towards 4 out of 5 people are coming down with cancer. You don't need to do that. You don't need to be a statistic. And I'll put the link for Amazon in the first comment there so you can order my book. And it's a quick read. And these are just a few things that you can do really easily to lower your chances of coming down with cancer. Absolutely positively. And once you get cancer, it's no fun. So what's prevent cancer? It's easier to prevent cancer than it is to come down with it and try to heal it. So remember a couple things. Remember God, and remember, I love you.